So we are back with another Icarus update, week 162, with coconuts and a weapon fix, as well as a performance, as well as some improvements to performance. So, I mean, there's not really that much to this, but I thought I'd go ahead and just show you what's actually being done. Now, there has been a problem with guns and they did over the holiday period. They did do an experimental branch for a fix. It's to do with multiplayer where guns weren't performing very well. They've now actually fixed this. It was something to do with the containers or something like that. There's quite a lot of detail here to go through, so I'm not going to go through all of it, but I'm just going to go through a little bit of it. So they basically fixed it, and it's also improved. It's something to do with containers. These fixes provide a performance improvement by having less inventories to manage and keep updated for each player in the game. This also means that we are sending far less networked data, which allows clients to be kept in a better up-to-date state and reduces the amount of unnecessary replicated data to process. So there we go. So that's now been fixed, which is good, and it's also going to give us a improvement in performance. So this week we have growable coconuts. So from this week on, when you harvest coconuts, you may get a coconut seed. Like all seeds, this seed can be used for crafting or planted to grow your very own coconut tree for harvesting. In addition, there will be packs in the orbital workshop, so you can bring seeds down to the surface. This will also mean you'll be able to grow coconuts on maps where they aren't found in the wild. Coconuts have also received a small quality of life as they are now stackable. Oh good, that was a pain in the butt. Their weights have been adjusted and they now yield more from wild harvests. This was added to ensure that all food plants were now growable regardless of location. So that's a good thing actually. So now we can literally grow everything that there is in the game, which is good. So you can become more self-sufficient, so you don't have to keep going out there and having to harvest everything. So that kind of helps out a little bit there. So that's basically it for this week. So next week what we've got, we're going to be getting some more bug fixes and quality of life. So next week we are planning on addressing several bugs and issues found over the holiday period that have been reported, and some other small quality of life improvements before we start back up into the planned work for the year. So obviously these have only been small updates over the holiday, but obviously next week they're going to be starting back as normal, and again starting with the actual plan they've got for the whole year. So yeah, we're still going to be getting those weekly updates. So there we go, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think to this. Are you going to be growing coconuts? I'm going to have a look at what recipes, how good the recipes are for the coconuts, and see whether it's actually worth growing them or not. So yeah, anyway guys, I am going to call it here. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.